How does the saying go? One for you, one for me. A video for you, video for me. This video is for you guys. I don't necessarily enjoy doing this one, but it's asked a lot. Here it is. I'm always going to reference you here. So if you're pointed here, that is why. Areej Le Dore ranked according to therapeutic fragrance. I'm going to rank them. First time ever. I've had the list ready to go for a while. Already changed in 3 months. I was going to do it after the last collection, but I did so many videos, I left it. Didn't touch it. And here we are. Little something to tease your appetite for the upcoming 6th collection. It's been announced. So if you guys haven't seen that, I'm guessing within the next 4 to 5 weeks, we're going to see everything dropped right now. He's dropping hints. Cœur de Russie is going to be the first one. By the time this video is up, I'm sure there'll be another one. Usually every week he releases. That's been his pattern of a new one. So again, this list can and will change over time. So if you see me doing another Areej list, you'll know why. My biggest movers on here were Ottoman Empire and Malik Al Taif. The way those have aged, I had to jump them. I have Ottoman Empire II. And I think what happened in a year for me buying right fresh is what everybody talked about in the original bottle. So Malik Al Taif, I can't believe. You guys that got that Attar, I think you guys got a stolen gem. It was a week after that Attar that I tried my Malik Al Taif, and the Hindi Oud, man, had changed. It became something else. If you are still wearing chemicals and shopping for perfumes in the mall, I'm sorry. This company has come on the scene, made a lot of people mad. I'm a big supporter of what he's doing, the boundaries he's pushing, the heat he's taking. He's non-EFRA compliant. You're not going to find his stuff in the malls. Maybe someday some people will wake up, realize what good perfume is again. He's just playing with the ingredients that aren't touched by anything in the mall. Nothing. He's finding ingredients. He's distilling ingredients. He's experimenting with ingredients like nobody. I mean, we're not talking about experimentations with hundreds of synthetics forming in a core. We're just hunting down raw material and letting us try it. No factory bliss. It's amazing. If you haven't paid attention, it's time to get on the train. A lot of people got on the train, but there's a lot more people that have still written them off. I've gotten more involved in the board, seeing what they're saying. It's not fair, not even close to fair. He's just doing remarkable stuff. I mean, the stuff in the mall, I like it, but let's face it, it's just fancy Glade on skin. That's what it comes down to. This is the direction I want to be. Perfume made for royalty. There's going to be a couple that aren't on here. I know someday I'm going to meet friends that have them. I'll share my stuff they don't have. They'll give me a couple sprays of that, and I'll try to update the list accordingly. But just couldn't get my hands on them. I'm not willing to pay extraordinary aftermarket prices for them. It's not that important to me. Part of the journey is I literally bought all these from a stock list or Areej themselves. Nothing aftermarket. I was offered Russian Oud once in the aftermarket. And again, if you hear me repeat this over and over, I'm doing my journey differently. I'm like, you know what? I could buy it, but if you go list this on eBay, this is what they have sold for. So I'm not going to offer that. So I don't want to buy it for a price and then have you see that or somebody comment later. It's not part of my journey. I don't want to be that person either. So yeah, that's just how it is. I'm not going to chase them down, but I know I'll meet those friends in person. I'll get sprays. Oud Picante, Oud Zen, Atlantic Ambergris, or a version 2. You never know. Inverno Russo. So those are the ones I haven't tried. So those are omitted from the list. Take note. Russian Atom does use mixed media, but it does highlight raw material like nothing else in the designer realm. What I will always prefer natural. I can't help but give this its due place in olfaction art. Get into it. Don't be mad at me for this list, is what it is. I have 17 of these, so coming in at 17 right now. War and Peace. Full reviews up on all of these but one. So you guys can go there. My opinion stands with the full review. This is a powerhouse loaded with animalics, loaded with heavy base ingredients. I can smell every one of those base ingredients come through on skin. It's awesome. Yeah, go see the full review for the rest of it. Number 16 is Plumeria De Orris. Heavy, heavy powder bomb, Orris focused, should be. Orris is in the name. Top, heart, bottom. You get Orris through and through. I did a great video on it. You can check it out. Just a little too much of an ingredient for me and whatnot. None of these are bad. Let's just go. This is one of the toughest lists to make, so I have to start somewhere down here. And I've thought through it. I've played with it a lot, so that's where we're at. Number 15, Siberian Summer. Good fragrance, real good fragrance. If this would have been his only release, I'd be happy over it and everything. It's just I have a couple other fragrances from his house that just blow this thing away as far as what it is. It's meant for a summer one, so the people that do have the other musks in the collection, it could correlate with those. I just wear softer sprays on those, and I just like the power and the nuance of those, even in the summer, for myself. So number 15, Siberian Summer. These bottom ones are hard to get out. Like, guys, I had to put them somewhere. I don't know why I keep saying that. It is what it is. 14, Oud Luwak. It's a love-hate with this thing. There's days I crave this thing. This thing lasts on my skin longer than all of them. It's there's a heavy punch. I'm guessing a synthetic that pushes it like crazy. Last fall, I remember I woke up and I'm like, I have to wear Oud Luwak today. I mean, I had to go hunt for it, sprayed it on, and I was in bliss. It's just one of those. If I spray up my scarf and whatnot, the next morning I'll smell it. But like if I don't want it, it's nauseating. And like I don't like almost gag reflex, not quite there, but it's just a love-hate. Like sometimes I just really want it. And the moments I don't, it's like get it away from me, don't want to be reminded of it. Just one of those. Right now, I haven't worn it for so long. I'm loving the smell from this cap. It's good. I love that I have it. Would not trade it for the world. At first I would have, but now not for the world. I can't imagine what this thing smells like in a tar form, how powerful that is. That'd be crazy. All right, what did I say, 15? 14? I'm going to have to do the numbers later. I'm already lost track. Are we on 14? I have to put these somewhere. Don't hate me. Koh I Noor, 14. I thought through this more and more. This is where it places for me. It's beautiful. I love this stuff. The lemon in here to me is the note that really shines. Like the lemon covers every floral. The oud. I believe there's sandalwood in here, but every note, the lemon just, like a lemon drop coats it. Like a lemonade. You just want to drink these notes with lemon. Like squirts of lemon on everything. It's just an accent that's to behold on here. The florals that it does with it, very unique, very good. Love this fragrance. Number 13. I feel like people are just like watching with your teeth really close to the video. Don't you dare say mine now. Don't you? Mine better be at the top. That's how I feel right now. I've thought through this list a lot. It can change, but don't hate the messenger. Siberian Musk II, number 13. Beautiful set. Oh, I smell that from the bottle. Chypre. Love that I have it. Just has to fit in somewhere. I just have other musk that takes its place. That's the problem here. Siberian Musk II. Love this stuff. Okay, I guess that was number 12. So number 11, Baikal Gris. Falling in love with this again. It's getting better. Gray ambergris. Ambergris ages really good. It can be a flat scent and heat, as we're learning, as I'm learning. Nuances and facets open up. So I started wearing this in summer in heat, and it's kind of notched up the list a bit too. It just works with the heat better than Siberian Musk does. That's how it edged it out at 11. I'm loving this thing this summer. Loving this thing this summer. Baikal Gris. Gray Ambergris. Mysore Sandalwood. Just a miracle worker in heat and hot weather. Number 10, Russian Musk Attar. Let's be clear. As the shipwright, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I wouldn't claw this from my hands. I wouldn't sell it for anything. I mean, we're in the top 10 now of some of my favorite perfumes in my collection. I just don't know where to go from here. This is addicting. I prefer the spray on this one. Literally same ingredients, same batch, same everything. It's just alcohol added the other one. Just the way the shipwright works sprayed on for me is a lot better than just wearing this by itself. I usually, when I want a double royal experience, I put this on and put the spray on over it, and then I get the best of both worlds. But wearing this on its own, it's beautiful. It's just some of the shipwright of it doesn't open up as much for me as I like in the spray atomizer as I do in the Attar. It's a beautiful musk. It's still good. These are all good. There's nothing bad. I mean, this is Areej Le Dore. I bought them. I haven't sold them. Number 9. This is like a flip-flop here. One of my favorite Attars I own. The number 9 Walimah perfume comes into play here. One of the most misunderstood perfumes on his site. This was available last December. I kept watching it go down because it was expensive. So I just waited. And it was the wrong time to buy. I just knew it was going to go out, and I wanted this batch. I mean, I waited. This thing was available for so long. It's on you guys for not picking it up. I've talked about it enough in my top floral videos, my Areej videos. It's on you. Waited for this one. Just most underrated perfume. Yes, it's floral, heady. That's part of the magic. It's part of the story. It's women. It's man. The tobacco and the oud that comes in behind that floral headiness and sandalwood. It's a marriage made in heaven right here, the Walimah. So good. How good? So good. Number 8, just picked this one up. Most recent collection, my only buy from this collection. Antiquity. What he did in this bottle, nobody else is doing. Nobody else is offering us this old of ingredients. It's the closest thing I have to my vintage Mitsuko. Everybody would always argue that was sharing about aging perfumes that you can't age citruses. Well, that's a lie. This is aged citrus in here. It smells like old perfume. You had a grandma that cherished her perfume, sprayed it on. It smells like that. It's the closest to the Mitsuko that I have of those ingredients. Mitsuko is Mitsuko is Mitsuko, so we won't get into that. That's a whole different story. But the aging of the fruit, the age of the material, you can smell it. It's a beautiful thing that he was able to put in a bottle for us and allow us to go grab. I mean, he could have done a lot of stuff to make money off of this. It's so cool that he sold it just with the collection as he did. Didn't do 10 mLs and charge the same as everything else. Yeah, so cool. I love that. Video's up on that one. All right, number 7, jumping everything. This was down at the lower ones when I started. I wore this a week after the Attar went on sale. Or else I would have bought the Attar, no problem. Malik Al Taif. I'm in love with this stuff. Oh. What the Hindi oud is becoming in this juice, what the oud's becoming in this juice is remarkable. It's just, and that's part of what I'm doing here is studying aging perfumes. I've talked with Russian Adam about it. I've talked with others about it. And obviously, because I have a collection, I want to take care of it, heavy naturals, and I'm really worried about it. But watching your investment get better, there's nothing like that, man. Knowing that you're like every 6 months you spray it on, you're in for a better treat. There's nothing like that. And this was, I couldn't believe what this thing became. You guys that own it, if you haven't played, please tell me you're in the summers, like get a wine cooler or whatever, get it out of that heat. This rose will be one of the first things that go bad quickly. So it needs to stay in cooler temperatures. If you take care of it, keep it out of the sunlight, it's going to care for you back in spades. I fought with this one. This was hard. Number 6, Russian Oud Attar. I don't have the perfume. I think it'd be the same story for the perfume as it is with musk. I think it would just open up. There's, I love this stuff. I mean, this is, I might do another list, and this could be in the top 3. Could play in there. It's just one of those. This is to me the tipping point of the house. What made Russian Adam is Russian Oud. I remember after my Oud order, I remember I found out he made perfume, and I saw the Russian Oud red leather, and it was just like one of those things. That's the light went off, and I mean that's it for the house. It's just like he put himself in a bottle with Russian Oud. He called himself Russian Adam. 3rd collection, he finally named a perfume Russian. The whole concept of his mind of the Russian thing, his Oud distilling come together, and he does daring stuff with here. He leaves, if you're an Eastern and you're going to come out with an Russian Oud perfume, you know what? You're going to do rose and Oud. He didn't. That's the most impressive thing. He didn't. He left that whole thing. Look at every house. One of their first things, rose and Oud, rose. I mean, he just got, like you could see, turn the brains. I want to put something remarkable in the market, whether it sells or not. I want to push the boundaries. What you can do with Oud. To me, that's what Russian Oud is. If you own the bottle, you ever need money, email me right away. I won't pay the eBay prices, but I'll instantly in a day give you market price or what you bought it for if you need your money that bad. Obviously, you know that, and most people already moved theirs, but I'm here. Top 5, another big underrated. This is why I started with my floral video, top florals from Russian Oud. People do not get what this man has done with florals. He pushed boundaries here. This is a composition where he pushed boundaries. He's doing something different than all other Eastern perfumers with ingredients. The frankincense in here, brand new, different. The greenery in here is like over the top. Look at the color. I mean, it's just really good. He risked. I can smell the risk and vulnerability of himself in here. Does that make sense to you? He knows at this point he can take notes, put them in a bottle, they're going to sell it, make money. He's with this collection, he didn't do that. He pushed the boundaries of perfume and composition. He went and made his own stamp of compositions and gave them to us. Walimah, Indolis. For that, one of the most underrated Areej perfumes there is. It is so freaking good. And yes, it doesn't have the oud, doesn't have the musk, but the florals, the greenery, the slight incense it gives you, all unique, all boundary pushing perfume in a bottle with heavy, heavy raw materials. Indolis, number 5. Kind of see where we're going now. Kind of get the direction. Top 4. Ready? My most smelled out of any perfume I have, own. Walimah. Number 7. He released this later and charged people $75 less for this fancy bottle. I thought it was fancy. It broke on me. This just came out while I was twisting it one day, so definitely need to work on that. But what's in here, thank God it didn't break. It's magic. This is magic. I like this. I mean, I don't think I could ever be without this scent profile, ever. Ever. What this Attar does from my nose, it just relieves my head. It calms me. It's a mind changer. It's a day changer. It's a mood changer instantly when I smell this. This is one of this Indolis and one to be mentioned right next. Well, the two to be mentioned next were my first order. All because I smelt Ouds. Then I went and bought. I saw that like Russian Oud was out already. I missed it by a week. And I'm like, these are going to run. I just knew. I knew. This is the first week of me in perfumery. I just knew from what I was smelling from his Oud. I'm like, if he can do that with Oud, what's he doing with perfume? And he showed it with me with the Walimah Attar. I mean, this one can move up too. These all can move. All right. You've heard me talk about this one. Memory locker in the bottle. Flux De Fleur. Watch. Super Bowl. Last time I wore that. I get memory flashbacks of almost every time I've worn this. Every time I smell it from the bottle. Spray it on. It's literally a memory locker in the bottle. Heavy floral again, but Oud, musk, just comes together. One of my favorite perfumes I own. And this is why it was so hard to create this list. This is why. I mean, to me, when people like say sex in a bottle, that kind of thing, that's Flux De Fleur for me. Nothing's come close to taking its place. Number 2, this one took a jump. This is the one I told you about in the beginning. Ottoman Empire II. This year, after a year of sitting, aging, coming together, I finally get what everybody's talking about with their first bottles, with their first love. I believe, he hasn't updated his stance, but after the third collection, there's somewhere he was talking, his favorite perfume is Ottoman Empire. Rose, oud, incense, yumminess, just gorgeous perfume. Gorgeous bottles. I mean, he could have released this in anything. He hired a calligrapher, did really cool marketing for it. Just, I mean, he goes over the top for his passion of art. I can't help it. I mean, he's just hitting the juice. Again, you smell the juice and love it, and then you start loving every aspect of the artist. He's really detailed, paying attention to everything. It had to be. Some of you already know. People that follow me close know what number 1 is. It's never changed. It's Russian musk. That's why the other musk just can never live up to this. It's perfect. It's a perfect shipwright to me. This thing is so perfect to me. It is a shipwright. It's copied. I mean, it hits all those notes, but it just... it's that good. The Deer Musk puts it over the top as a shipwright wearing. Over the top. His hand, it's like he wore this one more than the others. He toned it down, toned it up in the right places. The top comes off lighter than Siberian Musk, but it just hits in all the right places a lot more. Russian Musk does. It's my unicorn fragrance. If I was going to pick one unicorn fragrance, besides the vintage Guerlain Matsuko, but everybody knows about that. But this, as far as just stumbling upon, lucky to have kind of thing, it's this right here. The knowledge I had when I bought this, I should not have this. I did not know what I was getting into when I pulled the order. Flux De Fleur, Russian Musk, Walimah Attar, and Indolis were all in the same order. What a day that was, right? What a day that was. There we go. My Russian Ouds, my Russian Adams ranked. Areej Le Dore ranked. It will change. Nothing's even come close to taking Russian Musk. Just one of those things that's locked and loaded. It's like something I can wear around people, want to be like it mass pleasing. It's branding pleasing. It's got the musk, got the oak moss, got all that citrus pleasing royalty flair to it. Anyways, enough about that. It's up. New collection. What do you guys think? What are you guys going to do? I wonder where the new collection's going to fit in this list. I don't know. I hope he goes back to his Grand Slam collection, his work that he did in collection 3. We'll see. We'll be here. I can't wait. Hope you guys can't wait. You guys know I'm a fan of the house. All right. Peace out. You and yours. Enjoy. Keep enjoying your summer. Let's just have a good summer. Be blessed.